Hello and welcome to another game of Twilight Struggle. Today an ITSL match against SJ Hong from South Korea. So we're going to hop on in here and set up the game and hopefully win it. Need to make him a friend first here. Okay. Let's see what his rating is. Okay, maybe slightly better than ours, but we are the USSR, that's our preferred side, so let's dominate. Let's do it. He is online, so hopefully we'll get started right away. I think we're about 8-7, 8-8. We're pretty even in the ITSL. I'm not really expecting to make the playoffs, but maybe if we win the next however many matches, I think we have 4 or 5 matches left. There's an outside chance that we'll slip in. We might make we will most likely make the silver playoffs, but I don't think we'll make the first ones. The best of the best. All right, well, he was on, like you said. We're ready to go. Let's do this. Oh, man, we got some ops. We got some ops. Good to have Middle East, too, so he can't dump it in the headline. I think we can go ahead and set up like so. Prepare for a major coup on Italy, barring a Marshall Plan opening. We'll see what he decides to do here. Could also go to purge him. That's not bad, given the ops that we have here. Yeah, we have some good choices, some interesting options. I also kind of like Nasser headline and then go ahead and coup Iran right away, because we have Middle East scoring. We could possibly even get presence-less domination here. I think it's unlikely, because he'll just take Lebanon. But there's always the chance. It's not out of the realm of possibility. And in that case, also, maybe even better than Nasser would be Arab-Israeli war. So, lots of interesting choices here. I do always love to go to Italy when we have so many ops. But Middle East is probably more pressing since we have the scoring in hand. Our last game was a blitz against Z. Not a rated game, just a friendly lobby game. He had promised me earlier that we would record one. He would record one of us and give some feedback, which was great. But it was so fast, and I made a lot of silly mistakes, or at least a few silly mistakes by rushing, so we have some time to think through everything this time, which is great. I think I'm talking myself into Arab-Israeli war. Just looking at the cards in my hand, knowing that we have Middle East, we have Nasser, we have Arab-Israeli war, so why not go for that? Now, if we hit Arab-Israeli war, that would be the best of the best. He could also be defectoring us, in which case it's all irrelevant, but we'll find out right here. It is defectors. Okay. Okay, now we have to choose. It's a tasty target, but I think this is currently tastier. Especially when you roll high enough to take it. Is he going to coup us right back? In which case we coup him back. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think cooing back would be a mistake here, because we could get off a presence-less, not domination, but presence-less in Middle East. And he is not cooing, he's just going to take Lebanon. Okay. What about that? Yeah. Okay. Now he has a choice to make. He might want to coup Iran here. Nope. Okay. Kind of what we hoped he would do. I'm playing like it's a blitz. It's not a blitz, but I guess I have my everything planned out here. So I'm removing a lot of red cards. So that's just terrific. But at least we're making use of them. Going all in on the Middle East here, so hopefully we can get a... I mean, I'm pretty sure we can get a Dom, but can we get a presenceless Dom? I don't know about that. Only if he gives up now. If he has a whole bunch of red crap in his hand. He also wants to coup so he can get into Thailand. We don't have any access cards for that. So if he lowers the DEFCON, then it's safe. Temporarily, he would probably have to lower it again. CIA. All right. Now, that's risky. That's risky. Okay, perfect. We do get a presenceless Dom. Unless we want to be greedy, but I don't know. 6 points is pretty good. So let's go ahead and just score it. Interesting that he gave up Fidel and he had CIA. He must have a pretty terrible hand. Honestly, have not been paying too close attention. Just focusing on our own cards, which is probably one of our weaknesses in this game. Not really. Yeah, he had some pretty low up cards. All right, so I think we should do that, and I think we should also do that. That doesn't give him Dominasia, so we can go ahead with that. All right, I guess we're holding Purge. Can get rid of Containment here. Take South Korea. Probably. Yeah, wow. That was a really bad hand for him. Really low ops. And maybe we move one into Pakistan. All right, and then one more one-op. I guess he's holding one of our cards. Decolor Destall, so if we get Blockade, or if he gets Blockade, he has to event it, but we would event it if we get it. Just to force some of that stuff out. We also have Red Scare Purge, and we know he cannot Defector us. And we get one more 4-op to go with it, so this is pretty solid. I think we Purge him. Yeah, I like Purge here. Europe headline is good for him. We will take a stab at Panama, I think. Great. Pop one into Yugoslavia or Czechoslovakia. Now, I don't know if we can get Dom in Asia, but we can We can probably come pretty close as long as we can wrestle Lao away from him if he goes for it. I guess Taiwan is also a good backup. And, I mean, there's a couple of, what's the word I'm looking for? Conditions here, but that's not the word. If he has Indo-Pakistani war and bombs us out of India or Pakistan, then of course we will not get domination. But there's a chance that we could get it here. Of course, we're going to event Vietnam revolts. He's also purged, so he's not going to be able to. That's his. Oh, how does the DEFCON? Oh, we let it go up. Silly me. That's a big mistake. That's a really big mistake. I mean, taking this was good. It didn't lower the DEFCON again. Could have gone for this, I suppose. Oh well, we didn't. And that gives us a pretty good coup target for next time, so I think we're okay with that. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this and this in case he does have Indo-Pakistani war. I thought, for some reason, yeah, we didn't coup again. Things I'm missing out on by playing quickly. Didn't lower the DEFCON past 3 last time, so it went up again. Though, I don't know, like, all things considered, I don't know that I would have done anything different. I might have couped Thailand, and that might have been the right thing to do, but this was also good to get in there. Okay. Failed on that attempt. I think we're going to see what we can muster here. That actually gives us a temporary domination. Can he fight it? Can he fight it? I mean, he can fight it for sure, but can he... Got one op there with Cambridge 5. That makes a lot of sense. However, I don't think he's going to have enough to 2, 3. Let's see if he has Indo-Pakistani war here. All right, in the meantime, there are 7 red cards. You have Marshall Plan and Formosan. 7 red, 3 neutral. We have Asia. 12 cards left. He has 4. All right, yes, everything adds up. There's a lot of red coming, though. So that's a little bit disappointing for us. All right, there's SOCGovs. That, too bad we're not down here. That's pretty nice. Truman is discarded, not removed. Still think it's good to take 2 out of there. These are all things he's going to have to fix. I don't think he can stop our Asia Dom here. I mean, he could poke us and temporarily stop it, but I don't think that's going to be his best long-term course of action. Or do that. He could also do that. It's true. Okay, so do we want to give Marshall Plan here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. Yes, that seems like a good choice. That seems like a good choice. Either lose Italy soon, or get dominated in Asia. Now would be the chance to That would be the best time to use Indo-Pakistani War if you have it. Doesn't know I have Aegis scoring, but it seems like I'm making it pretty obvious. And he knows that I know that he doesn't have it because he played Cambridge 5. So, looks like we're holding Formosan. I mean, not looks like, we definitely are holding Formosan, unless he 5-year plans Formosan out of our hands. Yeah, 5-year plan here would not be a bad move by him. Though we haven't seen duck and cover, so it could also be a very stupid suicidal move. And no more 4 ops, so he's only got 3 ops here and 2 ops. And he's purged, so there are 1 and 2 ops. Okay, there's blockade. We get our dom. And that's just delightful. Okay, let's get that before we lose the chance. Okay, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Got to swell up into West Germany, though. So he must have, wow, that's pretty rough. He must be holding decal. Seems pretty much to be the case here. I think we will do, let's do that too. All right, so Romanian, he probably has decal. Korean War, de Gaulle is still out there, so we could take France with that. Indo-Pakistani War, Olympic Games, duck and cover, 5-year plan, NORAD. So, okay, not bad, not bad. Up by 7, 1 domination, and we're close to another domination in the Middle East, though it's going to require us to fill Iraq and Saudi. We're going to coup Iran next time, almost guaranteed, unless he plays duck and cover. So, or unless we draw both 5-year plan and redraw CIA. But if we can knock him out of Iran, that would be great. Great, great, great. Okay. That makes sense from you. All right, so 4 red, 2 neutral, and 3 blue, and he probably has decal. So we'll say it's about even, with the cards remaining. All right, we get 5-year plan. That's good, unless we also get CIA. He does get duck and cover, though. But we get 5-year plan. We get de Gaulle, Korean War, and NORAD, which means he does have Romanian, decal, Indo-Pakistani, duck and cover, and Olympic Games. Okay. All right, Cambridge 5. Warsaw Pact, East European Unrest. All right, so we got most of the ops here. We don't know of any scoring cards in his hand, but he might have something. I think he's probably going to play duck and cover here. So, actually, if he does, we could get de Gaulle. Could get de Gaulle going. I think that's definitely better than Cambridge 5 in this situation. Ooh, fascinating. I mean, that also makes sense, but I thought he'd duck and cover. Nice roll. We can take that. It also makes our coup on Iran that much worse. I think that's okay. We can use Korean War for mill ops. Though this does give him a crack somewhere else too, which is a little annoying, but I think he goes somewhere else and then we do take Pakistan back. If he does, yeah, if he coups somewhere, we take Pakistan right back. I'll also get into Algeria here. Taking his time with this one. He is online. It's okay. It's kind of a pivotal moment. Maybe he has Truman. He's thinking maybe if I jam France back, which might not be the worst move. A lot of things we need to do, though. Couldn't get to Angola. Probably flip Pakistan back. Okay, he's just putting ops somewhere. Alright, so he's going to let us take the coup. What does this look like? Not great, but it gives him, yeah, something else he has to do if we don't completely knock him out. And as long as we get a 3, make him do something there. All right, well, that's a perfect roll. That's what we wanted. Not what we expected, but what we wanted, which flips the Middle East back in our favor. It's going to make Europe a little weaker, but now we can at least overprotect some. Don't have to use the Korean War for mill-ops. Can use it to put one in Poland, one in France, probably. Though we would really like to get to Angola first. Or, not Angola, Algeria. I mean, we'd love to get to Angola first, but I don't think he's going to give us decall. So, let's abandon that hope. Alright, so I guess we're giving Formosan. See if he goes to Algeria here. Yep. Special relationship. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure that he doesn't get an easy little poke on us here. Since we don't, no way to rush to Algeria anymore. All right, so yeah, I think we'll probably put 2 in Afghanistan with Formosan and Space NORAD. This would be a great brush war target, a good realigned target. I think that would be okay. And also, going to Afghanistan at this point would also protect Iran from his coup if he gets grain sales or something. Hey, that's great. Good that we were able to take that from him. Surprised he didn't try to fill this first, but maybe he has a weak hand again. I don't know. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I think it's going to be Korean War to Afghanistan. Okay, duck and cover. He's not going to take that for the point. Still has Romanian and decall and something else. That's funny. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this so he doesn't get the... Also, leaving Afghanistan open allows him to prepare for blocking realigns and brush wars, and gives him another point for being adjacent to us. So I feel like that's probably a decent move here. Formosan. On the other hand, we could 5-year plan Formosan. He doesn't have any huge scorings. I mean, Africa's looking pretty good for him. We're not going to get decall, so because there it goes. He has Romanian and something else. Yeah, what if we, because this has already gone out, what if we just do that? Let's see what happens if we do that. That is gone, that is gone, that is gone, that is gone. All right, that empties our hand out. Yeah, I don't really mind it, especially with knowing Romanian's in his hand. It's a one-op. We could get Asia right off the bat, so... Pardon me, as an important message comes through. Sorry. Okay. All right. Yeah, hopefully we don't draw CIA here. That's why one of the reasons we were hesitant to get rid of the China card. All right. Lib Theos is pretty interesting here. Could give us, would give us temporary central dom if he doesn't headline like ABM or something. We don't have central though. All these spots are dominated now, which is really exciting. Let's go ahead and do Lib Theo. Okay, colonial rear guards, which is really bad for us for Africa, but at least we still get a coup here. Shouldn't take control here. Let's do that and that, I think. And take a coup here where? And with what? What's this look like? Would we need to get a... We really need to get in there, though, so I think we should use a higher op card. Let's use cultural. Especially if he has Voice of America. That could also be brutal to us. Let's do that. Coup with cultural. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we got a 3. We're in. No controls. Unless he does have Brush War ABM, but even if he does, he can't control it by the time we are able to drop it. So, and this is particularly concerning to him right now, I am positive. So we might be able to drop Africa for just 2. I really hope that's the case. I think we can do that, but he might have some tricks up his sleeve. We'll see. I would not put it past him. He did play Romanian. Get to take that out. We also have a chance to take Japan. Well, maybe not fully take it, especially if he has a 4-op he wants to spend here. Yeah, so he's going to fix things up there, which is fine. Now we can drop Africa just for 2, which is okay with us. All right, now if he wants to take Taiwan, he could get Asia domination. I think we want to take Laos back, though. Want to take Iraq also. Okay, space destall. Again, now we can space puppets, hopefully, prevent him from spacing again. Great. Okay, so we're going to have to give up shuttle here. Okay, John Paul. We're definitely not giving up OAS. We will UN intervention it. So let's go ahead and do this. If you want to missile NVS and get shuttle, that's fine. Annoying that he got destall and destall twice and dropped it. Our man in Tehran. Okay. I think we're just going to do this. like so. Let him coup again. His board is looking pretty red. Africa, which was his probably meant to be his best scoring, was dropped for 2. We have domination and 3 others. 2 of them are unscored. Asia is okay. If he fills Taiwan, he has a good chance there, though we could still get a brush war or realignment in Pakistan. And with Puppet Govs out, he likely wouldn't be able to refill it right away, which is good. Okay, U2 is going to give us a point and realign even over there in Mexico. Okay. Even in Cuba. Even realigns seem to work better for this guy than they do for me, but yeah, that's not saying much. Well done, sir. Your even realigns were successful. Let's go ahead and do 1, 2. Overprotect there so he doesn't flip it so easily. And that's what we're doing with shuttle. Okay. Maybe we'll get Junta next time, in which case we can take Mexico right back. Unless he fills it now. Let's hope that he doesn't fill it now. Should probably put one in Taiwan too. It's a little bit concerning. I don't want to play the China card until I know where CIA is, and that has not come back and not been removed. So, even realigns. You know, sometimes you go -1 realigns that are really potent if they're successful. So, oh, he's going to give us Brezhnev a turn early. Fun. Okay, well that makes a new coup target for us. I think we'll take that. I don't have it. I'm guessing he doesn't either, but still happy to take a crack there. Oh, he does have it. That's good. I was a little surprised by that. I thought he thought we might have it, so he blocked our Dom, but no, he definitely didn't have it because we could have dropped it for control much earlier. All right, well, our scorings are pretty much all done. We did get CIA. Interesting. Interesting. We will bury you as out. We also have defectors. We have purge. We have ask not. There's a plethora of choices here. I think we want to purge him. Brush War is definitely going to Pakistan, so we could do that first. No, I don't know if it's best to go first, though. Let's purge him. Okay. Now, wherever he goes in South America is also a pretty decent brush target. Okay, he failed the second half of that. Alright, so now, if we want to do this, we have to do it now. OAS is out, Panama's still around. And that was Junta, so what's more important to us here? Pakistan or Argentina? We could also missile envy. He might have ABM. You might also have, like, flower power, which would be okay. Or not flower power, Muslim Revolution should be okay. NATO's in our hand. Purge, let's go ahead and do it. There's nothing that could kill us here, right? Unless Olympics was his highest card. I think that's still around. Is that out? Maybe Olympics is out. Yeah, Olympics is out, so risky, but I don't think it's risky in this situation. I think we're okay. I would love if this was ABM, because then we could use brush war on Pakistan without too much cause for concern. Okay, that's not great. It's also interesting that his highest card is a 2-op now. So Che, fascinating. Che and Missile Envy. All right. Okay. So we could even consider rushing through Colombia here, because I mean he might have Panama Canal, but it only puts one into Venezuela, so quite fascinating indeed. Quite fascinating indeed. Pretty sure we'll have to space Ussuri, because we don't want to give up the China card right now. Missile Envy coup. Where's he? Oh, I see. Yeah, probably. That makes sense, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. Okay, that does give us another chance to think about this option. I think because we can get in up here, we're going to go for Pakistan. Could also go for Thailand, but Pakistan is easier. Let's see if it matters. Oh, it did matter, and we got it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Even with shuttle, we are still in the driver's seat over there. Now, we also want to take Iraq, but I think we want to get to South America. With him purged, having so little in the way of ops, I think this is okay. We also want to, we probably should space first, although, yeah, he could space. Okay, that was what we were hoping to get ahead of, which we failed to do so. But we can now put the pressure on here. Jam him with NATO. It's a really minor thing, but I definitely prefer for the U.S. to have Nicaragua with Ortega later to come. Because this just all goes away, you know. Having 4 in Haiti is great. I mean, he could probably coup us there a couple times and knock us out, but gives us time to recoup and recover. But here, if we wait, he can, you know, clock us. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I think well, maybe not, but I think you needed more in Venezuela. Okay. NATO special is out. I remember, not out, but discarded. So we're okay with doing that. For now, we also want to overprotect, and not overprotect, we want to reclaim Poland. Yeah, I think we got to be particularly wary of DEFCON here. That's going to be one of the big causes for concern moving forward. So Camp David, take Venezuela, take Poland, space Ussuri, and then figure out what we want to do with Kennedy. Okay, well, that is great. He did get an op. He did get a point from it, but He's going to get another point from this as well. Still no sign of grain sales or Voice of America, which is disconcerting. Might want. Do we want to put another one here? I don't know. I don't think that's great. Okay, Southeast Asia, another scoring for him. Just a couple points, though. Nothing to be too alarmed or concerned about. Let's space Ussuri. Fail. Kind of okay with that, too. I mean, I wanted the points, of course, but don't want him to get an easy bump with one small step. And then Kennedy. We'll see what he has before we do anything else. We might just take Brazil, actually. Oh, Salt. No, we're actually going to drop... we're going to drop CIA. What are you taking? Okay, he's been purged a couple times. He wants his revenge. I understand that. I will show him CIA created in coup Zaire, I believe. Maybe he has. He could also have lone gunman. So we'll see. If he doesn't coup here, it probably means he wants to drop lone gunman. So we might get 2 coups out of this. Off the hook. No longer concerned about CIA. Now you can get grain sales. I don't care. Definitely prefer we get it, but do your worst, man. Do your worst, man. I think he does have lone gunman. Fascinating. Fascinating. Okay, maybe not. Maybe he just wanted a higher coup. He does have lone gunman. Alrighty. Along with voice and purge. Okay, that's going to be a good hand for him coming. So voice. And we know he has purge. Okay, let's see if we can get Zaire this time. Let's see if we can get Zaire this time. Oh, we knocked him out of there. We didn't get it. Okay. Preparing for an incoming purge. Alright, Salt is gone. Hey, this is not too bad to be purged on, because this is going to be a lot of events, I think. Oh, I really like Sakov's take Italy here. Oh boy. Oh boy. What's... You can space Kennedy. No harm, no foul. Portuguese is decent. But we're going to give up another coup if we... Huh. Maybe we don't go for Italy yet. Because I don't want him to get a coup. Let's go for Portuguese. He also has VOA, so... Okay, purge. Portuguese Empire crumbles. Make him use all his VOA ops in South Africa. It's fine by me. 1 ops is the same as a 2 ops. We'll go ahead and use a 1 op for now. We still can't get into Zaire. We can knock him out of Zaire, but we can't get into Zaire. Of course, if we weren't purged, we would have gotten 1 in there. All right. All right. Should overprotect North and South Korea with voice coming. But we can't do everything. This is a good hand It's always good to time your voice with your purge, because it just makes it so much harder on the USSR. Okay. Yeah. How many cards are left, by the way? I think we're going to have a reshuffle. Yes, we will have a reshuffle. 3 points from OPEC is not bad. We could go 4 if we knew we didn't have Sadat. Actually, we probably should do it anyways. Force him to refill Saudi also. Do we hold Sakovs? We can space Kennedy. Could also play Kennedy if we chose to, but I don't think so. Now, if he... Voice is also going to be probably pretty potent in the Middle East. He's probably thinking about using it now, where he's going to use it, so we'll have flower power to account for it. We might want to put 1 into Israel, or into Tunisia, actually. That's probably better. Oh, there's Sadat. Okay, so... Yeah, now I think we want to put 1 into Libya. So it can't knock us completely out of there. So let's go ahead with Willie. Place influence here. Now Muslim Revolution is quite a bit better. Quite a bit better. Still haven't seen ABM, too. It's very likely he could have that. Go for Nigeria. No, I don't think we want to hold Sakovs. I think we want to use it. Maybe. I don't like giving up a coup. If I can help it, I don't like giving up a coup. AR1. I'd rather force him to fix before I take it and then do something else. So maybe we Sakovs AR7. This is probably VOA here because he's taken a while. Don't think we've played this guy. Oh, we have. We beat him once. Okay. It's pretty good, though. As we said, his play deck rating is better than ours. But so far, the scoreboard's looking all right. Central, Europe, Asia, Middle East isn't looking bad either with Muslim in our hand. Africa is a problem. South America is not too great either. We would like to coup again, especially if he has How I Learned. Trying to get some points there with that's actually a little bit interesting. If he decides to event it and we headline Sakovs, then we could take this, and he could try to coup it, but we wouldn't lose out on a coup, so that's something. Okay, so we're going to give up, not give up, we're going to hand over Kennedy here, hopefully get out of this bear trap. If not, though, not great news, but we have 4 more cards that we like that we could use to get out if we fail here. Okay, we are out. Great. Great. Fantastic. And he can't go into the discard to take Kennedy because he already used Salt. So I think we render him presenceless here in the Middle East. he's going to try and jam Korea there. Or, yeah, probably just use voice and then fill in when we failed our go. I wonder where Quagmire is. We'd love to have Quagmire here, too. OPEC for points, I believe. Yeah, I think we play Muslim AR-7 and hold flower power. Make him think about if he wants to raise the DEFCON to 5, if he does have How I Learned. He's not worried too much about cooing right now. Colombia's a really good target, especially with us purged. And voice in his hand. Arms race. Yeah, he's, I think this is a strong indication that he has How I Learned. Jordan, West Germany, Angola. Okay. All right, well, let's do this first. I think it's better than anything else we could do with it. Maybe we hold OPEC instead, because I think if he goes for Egypt here, we go for Saudi. Probably Saudi. Maybe Iraq. Okay, there's Voice of America. All right. I think 1, 2, 3 gets Dom in both spots back. Can take Burma if you want, but don't see that being particularly helpful for you. I think we'd be okay handing over the China card now, too, with CIA out. But yeah, Egypt is solid. Solid here. Yeah, that was not a very powerful VOA. That's great. Kind of sensed that might be coming. I think this is where we decide, see if he wants to give up that. Let's also put that. So that's now presenceless in Europe. Let's see how he feels about that. I mean, I'm okay if you want to play How I Learned here. It's fine. Oh, he has Asia. Oh, my goodness. With us purged, that is pretty insane. I think we can... Oh, man. I think we're going to win this here on turn 7 with OPEC. He's going to know we have it, too. Great. Glad to have those. Let's just make sure there's nothing else that he could play, but Alliance I think is discarded. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play OPEC. Oh, that was close. That was so close. Yeah, that was a redraw, I think. Pretty sure that was a redraw. That was lucky. Okay, so now we have to do some accounting. So OPEC is out. He has ABM, Cuban Missile Crisis. We have grain sales, fantastic, because we can space that right off the bat. We also have Nixon, How I Learned, NORAD, Flower Power again, and Puppets. Okay, that is... Junta was played. I played that. I also have one small step. All right, so I think he has Allende, South African, Quagmire, ABM, Kitchen, Truman, and Alliance got played too. So I think those are the ones he knows, and those are 3 1-ops, if that is accurate. But either way, I think we're going to space... do we have 1 point anywhere? I think we're just going to space this. And win. Perfect. All right. We did it. We did it in just about an hour. So Yeah, good game for us. All right, well, back on the horse, we win again. Hopefully moving up in the ITSR and maybe somewhat up in the ITSL league this year. Though I think it's still a slim chance we're going to make the playoffs. But again, look forward to some more matches soon. We have one against D-Rock in the near future, so stay tuned. I will post it as soon as it's played. Later.